Welcome back. Today we are checking in with the internet historian. It's been a minute since I've watched one of his videos. I really like his videos, the way that he goes over everything. I always have a laugh and then learn something and then get mad because people are dumb. And I feel like that's kind of the theme, but I like it. It's a lot of fun. This is the failure of Fyre Festival. I don't know, there's fire. I don't know if like the fail is that it's lit on fire or that it didn't get lit on fire. I don't really know, but I'm excited and I hope you are as well. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing and really help me out. I'd very, 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 very much appreciate it. Thank you. Are you ready? Let's go. Oh, geez. Louise.
Hi there.
Hi.
You're probably wondering how I got this tan. Well, let me tell you the story. It begins with a man by the name of Billy McFarland.
Hi, Billy.
Billy was a good boy. At 22, he had dreams of becoming a super wealthy entrepreneur, dropping out of college to start a business called Magnesis.
Is this crypto bro before crypto? Is this crypto bro's grandfather? Who? No, I mean in general. I mean like the general, like quote unquote crypto bro. Pretty much, kind of. Crypto unk. Okay.
Over the years, he managed to network with some powerful people. One of them was Ja Rule. Translated from German, I believe it means, yes, rule. Over drinks, he pitched an idea. Here's an accurate recreation of that event.
Mr. Rule,
He says,
I have a brilliant idea.
Like, word, like, yo, what happened? I'm like, yo, this thing too wild, fucking the fish.
Precisely, great minds think alike. It will be 2 weeks of absolute luxury in the Bahamas.
Uh-huh. Guys, let's be honest. Who was out here making their Barbies kiss? Who was out here doing it? Now kiss.
Promotion began in late 2016. Fyre promised beaches, ladies, gourmet food, luxury villas. Hosted on a private island in the Bahamas called Fyre Cay, once owned by Pablo Escobar. VIP tickets up to $250,000.
Ew. That's so expensive. Why is it always the expensive things that like go really, really shit? Because they overpromise, they slap this giant sticker price, and then it's just terrible.
Swimming pigs. Blink 182.
Stop.
Major laser. A steel drum. Welcome to Fyre Festival. The best 2 damn weeks of your life. I bought my ticket immediately.
Okay.
The day arrives. About 5,000 people are making their way directly from Miami Airport, and there are huge delays to get to Fyre Cay. Although I shouldn't say Fyre Cay, because it doesn't exist. In the marketing, they referenced this island, which is actually Norman's Cay, run by George Jung, not Pablo, by the way. But that doesn't matter because we're not going there either. We're going to Great Exuma. Private island? Forget that. Population? 7,000. In fact, we're basically in the parking lot of a sandals resort. In the end, only about 500 of us make it to the island. The remaining customers' flights are cancelled. You're about to see why. We're hauled onto a school bus and taken to the site, a gravel lot with a bunch of FEMA tents.
Oh no. Was there another festival that this happened to? Or is this the one? I've not heard the full story before. Is this like the festival? Or is there something similar to this? This is this is the one. Also, top tier misinformation on it being a private island and all of this stuff. That's so misleading. Oh. $250,000, and this is your tent, by the way. Yeah, you're staying in a tent.
Remember those promises of luxurious villas? Bragger. Enjoy your stay. And don't forget your complimentary cup of UNICEF rice.
Oh no.
Once there, no one knows whose tent belongs to whom, so staff try getting everyone into a line. Then they abandon that idea and tell everyone it's a free-for-all. Expecting a party, this guy took all of his drugs on the flight over.
Oh no.
He's the only one having any fun.
Oh no.
Everyone else is grumpy because it's been 5 hours and there's no food.
Oh.
In lieu of food, staff decide to start handing out tons of free tequila.
Guys, we just relearned the lesson of what happens if you have a bevy on an empty stomach. Everyone's about to get really, really sick. And I don't know what kind of bathrooms this place has, but I'm fearing that everyone's gonna start puking in the bushes.
This only exacerbates problems. Once the food does arrive, it's just as delectable as promised, though. Gourmet craft single there. A few hours later, bags arrive on a shipping container. It was getting dark and there was no lighting.
This looks like a freaking zombie movie. This looks like the start of an apocalypse. And people are like raiding shipping containers. Oh my god! And at night too.
Everybody's walking around with their cell phones trying to look for their luggage.
Plenty of people had their luggage stolen. But don't worry, if you have any valuables, the festival advertised top-notch security. Here it is. But no one told guests they had to provide their own lock. There are rumors of muggings by the locals.
I heard rumors of feral dogs.
A tent
Oh my
supposedly caught fire.
God.
The closest beach has a rampant shark problem. Staff don't have any uniforms or walkie-talkies, so no one knows who's in charge, and the people who are in charge can't talk to each other. Here's the bathroom. Many staff quit after only a couple of hours. For the
Understood.
few customers who were willing to just make the most of it and enjoy the music, they had some bad news too. All of the major musical acts pulled out. In fact, Major Lazer wasn't even confirmed to go in the first place. The event was promoted as cashless, so all people had were these useless Disney bucks on their Fyre band, which meant they couldn't buy anything or catch a cab if they were stranded.
Oh,
and even with only
no.
500 people, there are too few tents and beds, so everyone is just stealing each other's.
No!
And for any of you thinking you could just escape to the sandals, bad luck. It's peak season and they are absolutely full. People are reaching out to the embassy for help. After a few hours, most people chose to go back to the airport, and the rest were forced back home when the Bahamian government stepped in. The festival was closed.
Do you know how bad you gotta get? Like, this is bad, okay? I'm not gonna make an excuse of, oh, people being dramatic, but the government said nuh-uh.
And the rest were forced back home when the Bahamian government stepped in. The festival
That's... I don't even want to say that that's sad. That's honestly probably the best case scenario. Because it was already so devolved. I don't know how it could have gotten worse, but if it had the opportunity to get worse, it probably would have.
was closed.
Mm-hmm.
But the exodus from the island made its own problems.
Oh no.
Guests spent hours dehydrated and hung over in a hot building. Why staff locked the door isn't entirely known.
They locked them inside the building? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I might not have been a very happy camper, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if I had a great time, okay? Best case scenario going into this to leave and you chain me in the building, my Karen might come out. My white woman powers might activate like a sleeper agent. Like, it might be go time.
But one girl fainted before they were finally reopened. Everyone gets home, and that was the end of it. Except for me. I was rescuing someone, helping them out, and I got lost in the woods. Anyway, back at home, the shitstorm on social media was just ramping up. The Reddit Fyre Festival was created, and it started documenting everything that went wrong at the event. People were circulating a fake tweet by Jar that the whole thing was a social experiment. Some wholesome festival memes there. And it quickly turned into a marketing case study of what not to do.
Oh, that's so embarrassing. But that's actually really smart. Like, as much as I would die inside if I had anything to do with something that had to be used as an example of what not to do, that's honestly exactly what you should do. If something goes horribly, horribly bad, it needs to be like, look at this. We don't ever want to be this. You know what I mean? Because, oh, your event is so bad that they're using it as training material on how not to be an idiot. Oh no.
In response, Fyre started serving cease and desist letters to stop people from saying mean things about them. Mr. Rule released an official statement online, both apologizing and saying that it's not his fault. Interestingly, he wasn't even on the island at the time.
Guys, I said that we don't make fun of people and how they look, right? Why are you wearing the hat so far down that your ears look like they're flapping? Are you scared it's gonna blow away? Why is it on so low? Is this a choice? Did we look in the mirror and think that this was good? Just lift it up a little bit. Why? They're just so out. They're just pushed out and it's weird.
Interestingly, he wasn't even on the island at the time. He was giving a concert in Chicago.
See, look, his ears look fine. It's just the hat. He's wearing the hat too far down.
Although, to their credit, they offer everyone a full refund. Or you could always let it ride and opt in for tickets to 2018's Fyre Festival.
Let it ride. Let it ride. Hey, do you want your $250,000 back, or would you like to let it ride? Are you kidding me?
And a VIP ticket to next year's Fyre Festival if they decide to go. Exactly.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Billy is on full damage control. He claims that a storm came in the night before and changed all of the marketing into lies.
We got to a point that we were very excited about on Wednesday night with how the two sites looked, and we got hit by a big storm.
But the apologies weren't enough. A few days later, and the first lawsuit was served.
Oh my god. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I know that video too. She's got like a little bump on her wrist and it's like a cyst or something, and then like they whack it and it's like weird, and then the bump goes away because it's a sorry. Sorry.
And Mysalis doesn't think it's funny. He's filed a $100 million class action lawsuit against the organizers.
Ooh.
Then another suit. Then 7 more. Then the feds got involved, claiming Billy had committed wire fraud. Serious charges with serious prison time. More on that later.
Oh.
But first,
Right now, let's go into the history of Fyre Festival.
Oh no.
The marketing was clever. To get the word out, they got in touch with about 400 influencers, Instagram celebrities, and they offered them VIP tickets or cash to promote the event. They even managed to get Kendall Jenner to post about it.
I don't think I have anything nice to say. So all I'm gonna say is that I'm not really surprised.
Rumor has it she was paid $250,000 for this post. Their marketing worked though. The festival sold out. So how did it go so wrong? Let's start with the money. During the planning process, a consultant came in and said the festival would cost $50 million and
my
require another
God.
year of organization.
They should have planned this 2 whole years out.
This is after they made all the promises, and they had nothing near that amount, so they started cutting expenses way back. Remember those luxury villas?
Nah.
They were going to cost $10 million alone, so they scrapped them. Now everyone gets a tent. Deposits for the bands? Nope. Now everyone gets a tent. Deposits.
You look great, doll. You look great.
For the bands? Nope.
Were they even involved? They weren't even there. Were they on the list?
Food, infrastructure, staff, all were cut back. But, you may ask, how did they have so little cash if they sold out?
They
It's
spent
the
it.
price. It was way too low. Now wait a minute. Up to $250,000 a ticket is too low. In fact, on social media, people were so merciless and unsympathetic towards the guests because they thought it was a bunch of rich kids paying for tickets with a starting price of $12,000. And you can
Ew.
thank fake news for that assumption. You see that number repeated everywhere. But actually, very few were paying even close to that amount. The standard price was around $1,200. Which, if you
Okay.
think about 2 weeks in the Bahamas with practically all of your expenses taken care of,
That's actually not bad. Dude, I was still thinking the 250,000, but I guess that's the like highest. So 250 top line something whatever. 12K was what got passed around a lot, but it was actually 1,200. I might have paid $1,200 if I had money. I might have done that. Well, no, not for a festival. I'm a resort girly. I want to go somewhere where like I don't have to worry about going anywhere. Everything's just kind of there and stuff. I would do like a resort. I don't think I would do a festival because I just don't like people. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to see like music and stuff. I'm boring, dude. I'm so boring. Just like put me somewhere where I can have alcohol all day, some food here and there, and there's like a pool or a beach. That's all I need.
that's pretty bloody good.
Yeah.
In fact, some tickets were as low as $500.
Okay,
Six
no,
months
you're
ago,
no.
got together and got the early bird special for about $500, and this covered
Nope.
food, transportation,
Nope.
ticket,
Nope.
and somewhere to sleep.
No, that's okay. Yep. No, that's a massive red flag. 500? Nah. Nah. It's the too good to be true, but people being excited, and I'm too paranoid. I'm paranoid because like I'm so picky. I'm so picky, and like if accommodations are too cheap, I normally just ignore them because something's wrong with it. Like, something's wrong. Either it's fake pictures or like old pictures, or it's actually like, I don't know, something's wrong. But that's just me. I don't know. I guess some people, they just choose to hope for the better. I'm just too paranoid.
How on earth were they going to break even with that? They weren't.
Yeah.
And on the flip side, there's no proof whatsoever that anyone purchased a $250,000 ticket. So basically, they're stuffed. Billy has to start taking tough short-term loans just to keep afloat. Which, by the way, is why they did the Fyre bans. It was to raise cash. It's reported that up to $2 million in Firebucks in-game currency was spent in the
Ew.
lead up to the event.
Ew.
But this wasn't even close to enough. Practically broke, and with the event only a few weeks away, the more experienced staff suggested postponing. But thanks to those short-term loans, he couldn't. So he insisted on going forward.
Oh
Those
no.
staff tried to control the damage by telling celebrities and public figures not to go.
How was the Fyre Festival?
So, Billy and Jar are in some serious trouble. But let's please have one failed festival that has a sequel.
No.
Well,
No.
Billy is out on $300,000 bail. His assets were frozen as at May 18th. He dropped his expensive attorneys. He's selling his property in New York. He tried to sell Magnesis for $150,000, but it was cancelled for being fraudulent. Massively in debt and with no hope of paying it back, Fyre went into involuntary bankruptcy.
Damn.
And that is the end
Oh.
of Fyre Festival.
Oh.
I'll keep you posted about whether Billy is going to jail.
Oh no.
So long, Fyre Festival. You were too beautiful for this world. And as for me, well, it's time to go home.
Damn. Oh! He's fine. He's fine. Everything's fine. He's fine. No, he's fine. He's fine. Guys, he's fine. Everything's okay. Don't worry about it. Nobody panic. He's okay. He's all right. He's fine. He's not dead. He's okay. Okay. All right. I think I had heard about this by like the very fringes of it. I didn't know details. I didn't know the name of it. I didn't know all this, but I very, very vaguely remembered the tents. So that, being able to place that that's what this is kind of trippy to me, honestly. Had no clue it was that bad. And as things started to kind of like fall into place, you know, hearing 250,000 and then hearing like 12,000 and then actually being like 1,200 or $500, I unfortunately see why people fell for it. It just, be careful. Look into things and be more paranoid. I don't know I don't have good advice here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But please make sure you check out the original video. It's gonna be linked down below. If you liked my video, make sure you like and subscribe so I can see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.